Most likely like one on my end. That's be about it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're good?
No. We're
What do you
not.
mean no? What do you mean no?
Alright, we're better now, but I don't know why, but I hurt myself and it was just awful.
So we're on stream.
Yeah, we're going.
Welcome to Phoenix Wright,
I'm happy you're blanking out.
Ace Attorney, the Trilogy. I am Cowboy7 along with my co-host.
Hey everybody, it's me, Mr. X again. Glad to be back.
And today, we will be returning to the trial that, if I ask my co-host right now what trial we're on, he probably won't know. Just like how he doesn't know.
It's when Mia Fey died, right?
Just like he doesn't know any of the quintuplets' name, even though he's been reading the manga.
You're a weeaboo, you know that?
You have no right to talk to me right now.
I think I do. So,
this was a long time coming. I know we've been on Ace Attorney hiatus for a bit.
Well, I can give you an exact time if you want.
But we're back. The point is we're back. And we'll be continuing on to the trial of the third case, and this would be the final day. Am I correct in that, co-host?
No, I don't think so.
We're still investigating?
No, we're not.
We're in trial again.
Yes.
Okay. I was half right. Okay.
But before we start, there is something I would like to share with everybody at home. Because this is something I saw today, and I just need people to know this is a real thing.
Look, I don't know why. I'm pretty sure there are more shocking things in the world than we saw today.
Your point? I want to share it.
I want to show off to people. Why you have to be flexing?
I'm not really flexing. I'm not moving my arms at all.
Why you have to be
My wrist.
flexing?
It's just a picture I took today. I had a giggle, so I figured we all could. Alright, control.
You're a giggle.
Thank you. Anywho, you see this picture here?
No.
It was a nice... Yeah, it was just a nice day, alright? Today was a good day, weather-wise. And then, I look over and I see a food truck, not in front of the campus for once.
Oh, that was an ice cream truck.
No, it's a D's Nuts and Parfait truck. Just figured I'd share that. We could all have a laugh about it. That's just...
They probably lose a lot of customers.
But why? What kind of customers? There to have a laugh and say your sign is funny?
I wouldn't eat there.
Because you don't eat nuts or parfait or both.
I don't eat from food trucks.
Anyway, moving on. Let me just get rid of this. Yeah, there's somebody. Anyway, without further delay, let's continue. We're investigating, you see.
We're still on the investigation.
Apparently.
Oh god.
Don't oh god me.
You're gonna need these.
He did it because reasons. Oh right, I forgot this game has vibrations. Whatever. Whatever you say, Maya. Right, Maya wasn't necessarily there for it. Mia was, though. Alright. Also, sorry for any background noise. I have a couple windows open. And the loudest vehicles known to mankind.
Oh, I'm gonna have background noise, alright? There's gonna be one guy who decided to ride a firework in the middle of the day.
What about your doggo?
What about?
Really? Why?
Do you remember what we were doing last?
Yeah.
Except for investigating.
We just finished, and it was a heated trial. I utterly owned Face and Edgeworth, and I won. This is just gratuitous at this point.
See, all I remember was, oh yeah, Jack Hammers is the victim.
Yeah, he is the victim.
Yeah, that's the problem. Stay.
What? He's not actually alive. Anyway, just gonna whip this out for old time's sake. Psha! Oh my god, different dialogue. I think she said organs. And this is Charlie, right? Swear to god, there's a plant named Charlie. It drives me insane. Anyway, we gotta go talk to this.
Don't know what you're talking about.
You know, Charlie, the potted plant.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Where is he taking that out from? Or is that his shirt he's crumpling? I could never tell. Does this look like the face of a man about to burst into tears?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. See, now this looks more like something that could cry, you know, in comparison to the other one. I know, someone was murdered.
Someone murdered like 4 days ago. However long this trial been going on.
Now, if you want to talk about how it's going in real time, if this happened in real time in this
Look,
case...
look, it doesn't matter, okay?
Alright.
We're back now.
I wish I was a genius.
You are a genius.
Really?
And not being a genius.
Oh. At least it's something.
5 is my lucky number.
Why is 5 the lucky number?
Because I don't like 3.
Get off my
Or
street.
30. And it, like 30 to 39, I hate those numbers and I don't like them.
Why did this come up? I feel like we've had this conversation before, and your opinion
We did
is
have
bad.
this conversation
Your opinion's
before.
bad and dumb, and you should feel bad. 3 is one of the best numbers out there.
3 can go eat 8 because it basically is half of 8.
You want 3 to do something it apparently already did?
No,
You want 3 to eat 8. You want 3 to eat a word. Got it.
just like how 7, 8, 9.
Didn't 9 go blind at some point? Poor thing. By the way, this is totally about the game. This comes up in it comes up, I promise.
Why are you lying to the theory?
If anything, I'd be lying to myself. And that's pretty hard to do. Alright, this guy's name's Salmonella. Did his parents hate him? Saying fat people can jump, Phoenix? Jesus. Probably getting old. Isn't he like 45? That's not a check.
He's earning that, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, 37. Close enough.
Told you he was earning that.
Is that just like a beach episode but with samurai? Sounds like fun. Huh. No further questions, huh? What do you think of this?
Or you can present with something that actually something related to the case.
I don't want to hear that from you, because every other time I play this game, you're like, use the attorney badge!
Your point?
Anyway, I can't imagine anything I'd want to show him.
The sphere?
Does he even know about the boy?
The sphere?
But, whatever. This wouldn't do anything about it. Didn't we already establish this during the court case?
No, we established the little boy could have swung it. Just like the old lady could have swung it.
Nice.
The police! Yeah, they could rent the detention center. Yeah.
This guy sure is doing his job well, though. Look at that face. Though he is dead, to be fair.
I'll give you 2.
Anyway. Can I go here? Of course I can.
Why wouldn't you?
You're the one who's like, present the powers, and then I'm like, alright, whatever. I don't know why.
I said present the spears. Or spear. No, spears are correct because they're broken too, right? Yeah.
No. No, that would not be correct. It'd be more like a shaft in the stabby end. Maybe she hasn't noticed us. Eerily quiet as well. No birds chirping, no wind rustling, nothing. Why?
No response.
That face is like, do it. You won't. Do it. You're like 3 months old. Do it. You won't. Oh. Fair enough. Hey! How's it going? No. Why not? Well, he does look pretty squishy, if I'm being honest.
Why are you making fun of fat people?
What? I'm fat too. Though
No, I'm fat.
appearance would beg to differ. Okay. Maya,
Look.
when you get older.
Look, you learn when this guy stopped being this guy, you know?
Oh, no. Phoenix gets it, though.
No, it doesn't.
Oh my god. You know, I just read a book about a star dropping from the sky. Just finished
Did
it
it end with him killing a samurai?
There's a lot of death, let's just say. But I don't believe it ends that way. You can tell her mouth looks more like a fish's, and she lost her pupils, but for some reason needs to blink. I wonder if that hurts. That thing happening with your eyes. Someone's not thinking objectively. Anyway, let me show you something to calm you down. There we go. That calmed her down. The attorney's badge does have use. Calming people down.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it worked, didn't it? Now, let's see about those donuts. Why? By the way, this is going to make me look stupid, and I bet I've asked this already, but which way is the entrance? The way we're currently facing is it towards the studio or out of the studio?
I'm not gonna even objectify. I'm not gonna even justify that response.
But you just responded. Look, sometimes I just get a little confused. But it looks like the way we're facing is the exit, but why would we be facing the exit? That's pretty silly. Is that food still there? The bones and such?
Why wouldn't it be?
Why wouldn't it be, or why would it be?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. Doesn't seem important to the case, right?
It's very important, actually.
I know something medicine, but, you know, I figured they'd have done tests, and I feel like it just being out and about would have ruined any sort of test by now. I don't know. I don't know anything about that kind of science. I guess. Oh, hey. I just talked about this. Hi, bro. I missed this guy. Took us still left a little.
You totally made me right now.
I want to see Gumshoe in a play right now. I want to see him in The Good Doctor, the play, that is. Oh. I just talked about how I don't know how that would be useful at this point, but whatever. Science.
I'm looking forward to any choices.
Okay, well, I was not I should have asked the other two questions first. Say something! Oh, oh hey, I was right. Well, James was right, rather. Maybe it's because I kind of ate a light lunch, but looking at this plate makes me a little hungry. How's that your boy doing? Oh.
Man, I can't believe you made me press hot coffee in my hand. How can you do that to me?
What's a paper cup?
Don't
Oh,
worry
wait,
about
you know
it.
what? You mean one of those, like, styrofoam cups?
Don't worry about it.
I know. Your hands must be in terrible shape.
Oh, they're not. Because I have rage resistance.
Cups, bottles.
Now, why do you think the police then put the defendant to sleep?
So apparently he could put on his costume.
Now, why would he want to put on his costume?
Probably to talk to D. Vasquez.
Why would he want to talk to
Didn't we
that?
establish that he's being paid poorly, and maybe if he thought he was someone else, she would, I don't know, be willing to chat? Anyway, what do you
But
think
why
of
is
this?
he dead?
But what was that?
He's saying he probably knows as much as you do about your attorney's dad. That's not that sad.
Let's take a look at these other plates, because why not?
I don't think they're important.
Doesn't look like a T-bone to me. It just looks like what could have been meat. Beautiful meat.
Are you the guy that eats like meat all the time?
Don't judge my diet and how it works for me. Lazy. I know, right? Well, sometimes it's recreational. I haven't done any recreational bike riding in years. But that's just because, you know, I was a kid with a bike. Didn't even take the training wheels off. Thought it would hurt the training wheels' feelings. Gasp. Supposedly. I've got a job to do. Huh. I'll examine it first. Not that there's anything really to see. Looks like a bowling ball bag. Apparently not. That is the face of a person shocked, I guarantee it. What?
It is.
Oh my
Don't you see the
god.
shock in her eyes?
I
The
see a bit
trembling of
of,
her lips?
I see a little bit of lifelessness, if I'm being honest.
What lifelessness? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Why would he do... I'm not... Line! Oh. Spill. Spill those beans.
Why do you like gossip?
I thought that was Mr. Disease Boy. She talked of Red White and learned about what he likes to do in his recreation. He likes to lark, and he's too embarrassed to admit it. Not that larking's bad. Okay. Okay. There. I know the feeling of knowing your show's being shut down. It hurt. Or the...
I know the feeling of having your monitor canceled.
I know, it hurts. Like, knowing the thing... Like, one of the saddest things to me as a kid in regards to shows was knowing that the Super Mario Bros. Super Show didn't actually air anymore, and that I was probably only gonna find the DVDs scarcely. Like, I only got lucky in, like, Walmarts and Targets, and I kept watching, like, the one about the Great Sacred Flame, the Great Ball of Fire, or whatever it was. Because that one was one of my favorites. And I was like, that's sad. And then I heard about Super Mario Bros. World, and, like, Super Mario Bros. 3, those getting shows. And I was so excited. It's like, oh, it must still be going, maybe. And maybe, I don't know, just, I had some hope, and then it's like, oh, wait, it's over, isn't it? This makes me sad.
So, question.
Yeah?
Tail or Mario?
Either, depending on the circumstance.
You had to pick one or the other.
I cannot do that.
Huh.
Hey, Vanguard or KH?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you with all the weed that was coming out of your mouth.
Oh, the what?
All the weed.
I'm sorry, I learned it from you. I thought it would make you happy. Don't we all? They can make a mint on DVDs, man. Are they dumb or something? Listen, man, sometimes it's just not that easy. I still wish there were new episodes, just because I want to see what it would be like. Not that I'm talking about anything in particular.
Of Super Mario.
Shut up. What do you want him to
Just like
say?
Small Child Charles.
Yeah, totally. No, God. No, don't make me present this. No. Can I get kudos for remembering what this is, by the way?
No.
Alright. But I wasted no time in presenting it.
You wasted time on my ass.
What? You're mean. Okay, what is saying this to Penny gonna do, exactly?
Penny is actually the daughter of the daughter janitor that works here. So she have those connections.
You're right.
That face is like, maybe I could ask Father. Maybe. He is just a lowly janitor, but...
No,
He is
her
the janitor of the daughter of the
great-great-grandfather
daughter
is a
of the
janitor. Or her great-great-grandfather is a janitor.
You missed so many daughters then! You missed like 2 daughters!
Okay.
That's what I just said. What you got? Isn't she an intern? How is she gonna know this?
She's been working here for 5 years.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. It's gonna be juicy. I can feel it, and then my game's gonna crash. Because it'll be that juicy. You don't want liquids on your PC, kids.
Something.
No. Oh, but speaking of juice, I have some to my left. Don't mind me as I take a sip.
Is it 100% orange juice?
It's lemonade.
Is it 100% orange juice?
It's not.
Was it 100% though?
If I'm being honest, it was Kool-Aid. But lemonade's lemonade, I'm not gonna complain. My brain put in... Oh god, I forgot I plugged the phone back in. No!
The phone is a part of the screen.
I love getting pointless calls. Ah, crap, I didn't read that.
Pointless calls are the best kind of calls.
I keep getting calls about my apparent Visa and MasterCard. Oh, and then I got one that was a person speaking, like, Japanese or Chinese, some
So, I've been getting these calls about student loans lately, right?
I've been getting emails about it.
So, I never took out a student loan. So, it's just like, okay. I ignored them. And then I got worried. What if, when they offered me a student loan, when I didn't... Because usually when you leave it blank, that means they won't give it to you, obviously. But I'm just like, what if all those times I left it blank, they actually not forcefully, but you know, it's just like, oh, we'll just give it them anyway, you know, it's bad. So I was worried. So I finally gave him a call today, right?
Yeah.
And basically the first thing I said was, so I'm calling about receiving a reduction on my student loans. However, I never took out a student loan before, so I was, and before I even continued, the guy was like, okay, I'll take out the call list, and then he, like, ended the call. And I was just staring at my phone so hard, like, I hate that guy.
I feel like you didn't feel like... I think you don't like getting interrupted in such a curt way.
Yeah, because I don't know if it was like, I wanted to know if it was like...
Actually something that was real?
Yeah.
Apparently not.
Motherfucker just sent the call, I'm just like...
Eep. Blue bird that was on my phone. Yeah. Oh, right. Her name's Penny Nichols. That's a silly name. Oh, I thought she was an intern. How do you accidentally kill a person? Just out of curiosity. Thinking about it, probably a stupid question. Accidents happen. Yes. Can't we just tell her that he was put to sleep? When he said I'm sorry, it's like, oh wait, did I actually select the wrong thing? It should be this, right? Take that! This. Take that! I'm surprised she bothered to remember that. Ooh, critical hit. Ah, she's calmed down. I see.
I'm back.
So, it seems like Vasquez might have murdered the paparazzi.
What do you mean? She didn't murder them, you know.
Send some cronies to do it, I get it.
See? Just silence them with some 90% violence.
Silence is golden, duct tape is silver, and I guess rope is bronze, huh? Gasp!
About 5 years ago?
Yeah, I believe so. Using a tennis racket? Oh, okay.
They probably shouldn't have, you know, used real. That should have been made out of, like, I don't know, wood.
The
Candy.
Honestly,
point
they
is-
probably should have took that into consideration, truth be told.
Yeah.
So you just had this on hand for 5 years?
So you keep your wayfinder on you for 5 years?
It hasn't been 5 years since you gave it to me. Not that it matters, but I know who that guy was.
Larry Butts.
Sure. Now it smells like grass. I guess someone's cutting the grass. Anyway. This is serious, but here. Alright. Just thought I'd ask. Anyhow. Yeah. No, he went left. Oh, with that line of thought, maybe... I don't know. She called Will Powers, but, you know, he went in costume. You know, Jack Hammer. And then stuff happened. Look, I don't know. I didn't think this through enough.
I think you're thinking too much about who called who. And what you should be thinking about was, why did something happen? Of course.
Your statement confuses me.
Look, I had something caught in my throat.
Did you eat some granola as well?
No.
I ate granola. Oats and honey is the best. I haven't had any other variants in like a long time, so I only eat oats and honey now. I think I used to eat the cinnamon one and the peanut butter one, but I honestly don't. Yeah, my controller loves these vibrations. As do my hands. You're not even looking up.
Me every day.
Sure, you can look at the clouds from that angle, but you know,
Look,
it's
look.
good for you.
She's smoking. Whatever she's smoking, I want some of it, okay?
But you don't smoke. Or vape. Or whatever the hell the verb is for using a hookah. Vape smoke. Oh, I know. She's watching the clouds, but what she really means is the smoke. Yeah.
Present the picture from 5 years ago.
Is that a good idea? I feel like that'll
Present.
get me punched. But first and foremost. That's kind of funny. You sure this is a good idea?
Yes.
what? Blue F showed it to me on my phone. No. If I didn't know any better, I think Phoenix is bad with names. Through the means of murder and intimidation. How would you know? It was kind of breezy today, but I don't think it got stronger. It was kind of
cold
pleasant.
this morning.
It was what?
It was cold this morning.
Kind of was a little chilly, yeah. Sure. As long as I'm close to the exit, and Old Bag is watching the door. Or maybe Gumshoe. If it's Gumshoe here, I'm scared for my life. I don't want to go this way.
No.
Alright,
Go inside that trailer and get your just desserts.
I am hungry. I'm not one for desserts, but I won't turn down a nice cake, I guess. I came for cake, not you, lady. Or some sort of dessert-like thing. Maybe fruit. I'm not a smoker, so maybe I'm stupid here, but that runs out at some point, right?
No.
How could it have gone sour? Let's ask Hammer himself! Wait.
He's dead.
Yeah, get out of here, mosquito. How are you sure that we're not sure?
Did it on purpose.
A murder, yeah. And he does look upset. Also, wait, is that what she looks like without the shawl on? Huh.
Think about it. If that was an accident, shouldn't he be backwards, not forwards? And shouldn't the angle be better?
So, alright, let's think about this. He was pushed off the stairs, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, I guess unless he's facing forward, that angle still doesn't make sense when you think about placement.
I mean, I thought about it, but I kind of dropped it because it's like, well, if he fell off the stairs, well, then that just doesn't look right. If it's a murder, was he pushed beforehand and then he just ran up there? And I was like, twisting in midair? No. If I even come close to mentioning that, I'm gonna get chewed out by my friend here. It's like, are you stupid? He's not a cat, idiot.
Literally, I came up with the idea, and then you were me saying you're stupid.
I don't see how it would make sense, but whatever.
It makes sense.
I mean, yeah, I get how it would be a bigger deal if it was on purpose than if it were an accident. But wouldn't it kind of still have the same effect on the career regardless? Alright, see, why do I feel
Now,
like
if it
you're
was
lying?
accidental, then there's no need to worry. It's accidental, you say an apology, you'll be looking good after you remorse and show guilt and all that stuff.
Maybe shill out a little bit of money. And make a big show out of doing it, too.
However, if it was on purpose, then you have this scenario that's happening right now.
What's up with her face, though? Something doesn't seem right. She's also not
She's been
exhaling...
smoking too much.
Maybe she's not actually taking a puff, but she's not exhaling. If we leave her alone,
What's your point?
will she die?
Her lungs, man, they're already past point of no return.
What if her lungs are just smoke now? It can't do anything. It just doesn't do anything anymore. It's just basically air to her.
Yes.
I think so. What if you felt really bad about it?
I did.
Okay, wait, so you're admitting to doing something bad to Hammer.
No, she admitting that she made him work really hard for little money.
Okay. Oh, there's that freaking mosquito. God. I should just spray you with a close-at-hand Febreze that I have for some reason. Well, yeah, because then its wings will get damp and it'll die. Ah, it smells so good! The limited edition winter evening and wharf. Noches Nevadas. Oh wait, no, wait. I think that's Spanish. Never mind. Yeah, that. Oh. Is that right? No, it doesn't belong to you. Oh. Hi, fellas. When did you get in here? Where were they? And who's at the door? Because we might be able to run. Oh, those are her brothers. Look alike, you see. I think I kind of like their faces, if I'm being honest.
Only a face only a mother could love.
You're saying they're ugly?
No.
Though I feel like the guy with like the stick in his mouth and on the left over there in the back, I feel like his name starts with an L. Maybe Larry.
His name starts with Johnny and with Bravo.
You wish. Oh, dude, there are some, like, errors on my test. Can you, like, erase them and whatnot?
Isn't that the problem? You didn't show your work?
Shut up. I don't want to think about that absolute garbage. But I will pose this question. Ladies and germs, even though it said it on the test, and technically I showed my work in the answer, if the question is negative x equals positive 11, the answer is x equals negative 11. I know you're supposed to divide by negative 1 or some garbage, but, you know.
No, you're supposed to multiply it by negative 1 or divide it by negative 1 to make the x a positive, and etc. It really doesn't need explanation because it's so simple.
Precisely, all you're doing is flipping the sign. That's it. And I know on the test it said show your work, but it's so simple. Another one was, you know, like, m has a value, m value is 2. If 9 times 2 plus 9, does 9 times 2 plus 9 equal 17? No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. If I write false and write the answer what it equals compared to the answer the sheet thinks it equals, I think that should suffice.
I think either they're calling you stupid by making you say, you need to show your work if x equals this. No, it's just like, why?
It's just so simple. And it's so upsetting, because on the paper it writes, you could have got more points if you showed your work. I want to point out I also did the test twice. I did the test twice. The second time was actually write down my work. Apparently I missed one in my frenzy, let's say. It was frenzied, you see. And just honestly irritated. First one done, like one of the last to leave. Hey, why would we have to miss it?
You're gonna be hanging with the bros.
Oh, that sounds like fun, but I can't. I'm sorry, guys. Let's reschedule for next week, huh?
They're gonna take you to the river downtown.
I know we'll be going to the beach. much, but whatever. What sort of landmarks are in California, Japan, USA anyway? Wait, Phoenix, who are you talking to? Wait, where's Gumshoe? No! Not the erasers!
Hold it!
Oh, I was just talking about you. Hey, bro.
You know that just won me the detective, right?
What if he has backup?
Does he have backup? Like Gumshoe we're talking about.
Well, Gumshoe's also pretty large. He doesn't need backup. He eats nothing but sausages and rice, I think.
No, he only ate like cup noodles.
I think we have conflicting sources. Though my source might be from a book again. I don't remember. I need to read the books again. Also, turns out I do have the one Edgeworth book. I couldn't stand not having it because in the Phoenix Wright, like, it was a collection thing. I couldn't stand not having it. It's like, hey, you know, there's the Edgeworth one. You should buy it. It's like, man, I don't really want it. You should buy it. You read me again. You should buy it. I'm like, all right, fine. You win this round. Advertisement. Can't you practice in the mirror? Tell me, does this look cool? Do I look cool saying it like this? Yeah, man, I do.
Cooler than Phoenix. Showing off his attorney's badge.
What do you have to say about this? Huh? Bet you wish you could have this one.
Why are you so obsessed with that now?
Because honestly, you started it, and if I have to, I will finish your mess. It will be shown at all times. Almost all times, let's put it like that. You're lucky I don't just, like, crop a little picture of it and put it in the corner of the stream forever. You know, maybe I might do that, too. Seriously? You got it, Chief.
The singing samurai.
Corpse. Oh, to be concluded. Continue. It's like a Pokemon episode. Oh, I love that saving theme. It's the best ever.
Why didn't you
Hmm?
want to show her the picture?
Sure, what picture?
The picture about Jackhammer.
Oh, because of the situation that just arose. It's like, I feel like this isn't gonna end well if I show it to her. She's going to murder me. And then when it faded to black, it's like, wait, is there a bad end in this game? Did we just die? And then Gumshoe showed up and I'm like, oh, everything's fine, never mind. Carry
Yeah,
on,
look,
then.
trust in me, I would never put you in danger, Dake. Probably.
Oh, it's court time. Get your voice ready. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. Both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claimed that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call upon the people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become.
Very well. Nice one, Phoenix. You may call call your
Yeah.
first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Mrs. D. Vasquez.
I think it's Vasquez, but
Whatever. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Quest.
Make it pay, Nick. I want to see us suffer skewered on the very same pike that killed Jack Hammer's co-star.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Right. She's not wearing pants here, weirdo. Hey, what you got? The day of the murder! Trailer a little before noon. Was this AM or PM though?
It was PM.
The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. So Sal take me.
Do you hear that?
Yep. Fireworks.
Fucking rhythm.
You called it. God, I wish you didn't call it. So she was in Studio 1 and then went to Studio 2? I'll need to read that again. I have one question about your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
He carried me on my back. The van.
Hmm?
There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over.
Why was this not added before?
Why should it have been added before?
Reasons! I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Summon your Keyblade!
What?
It's final battle, summon your Keyblade.
But I don't... You know what? I'm not even... I will say for no reason, though. A little before noon. Trailer in Studio 2, I'd imagine. Again at 12, and at 4. There was a rehearsal afterwards. Question. Not the question I was thinking of.
It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in Studio 2 Vaughn.
Right.
The 15-minute interval.
I know about this. This photo is irrelevant.
I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm saying it's right. It's kind of precious.
I don't know why, but I'm getting tripped up with the wording.
With the what?
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, like, this talks about after. This is done.
Yeah, well, no. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. After 4, because they end at 4, see, they were going to go to Studio 1 to rehearse.
Right, I know that. And she had Sal take her. I'll press this one on.
They're saying what they were doing in the middle of the 15-minute break.
Sal.
So, one person is enough.
She committed murder.
Be at place. Do you have a picture of Studio 2?
Sorry about that.
Do you have a picture of Studio 2? Not
do you mean?
on a guide map.
Oh, then not of, like, Studio 2. Aside from this.
I would say pressure on everything though.
That's the plan, man.
Wait. Go on plate. Go back to the snake plate.
Yeah, the sleeping pills were on it.
Got the sleeping pill one, right? Yep.
This might help a little. By yourself. Apparently. Dear. Again at 12 sharp. Edgeworth, leave me alone.
The Woodman did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Slam! Stop interrupting the testimony. Nani?
Ooh.
Bring her down, Phoenix. Bring her down.
What? Please? What? Oh, thanks, Edgeworth. Not that I will present here. Just looking. So we went to Studio 1. SOT, so I had sound tech. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate teaspoons. Sal and I ate teaspoons together. Didn't she mention something about that monkey head falling? I don't know, thought that might help a little.
Because it was blocked between 2 and 4, so you wouldn't have it counter until after 4.
What's that?
Based on her testimony, So he left to go to Studio 1 at 4. The monkey head was moved by 4. So, they don't really correlate. Did you press on everything?
Yeah.
Alright. You did?
Yeah.
Go to the van. From the evidence.
I know what you meant. Only use this to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer.
Did you say you press everything? Did you press this?
Pretty sure I've done it again. Hold on! What does that even mean? Take me to Studio 2 in the van. Weren't you already there? Let me read that again.
No.
It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in Studio 2. Oh! I read that as 2 Studio 2. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. I'm an idiot.
Did you press on the 15 minutes?
Pretty sure. I'm asking if no one leaves. What were you doing during that time? Oh, I guess I missed this.
I can't. You know what's funny? I told you at the very beginning, hey, press the 15 minutes in between, and you literally fucking cry. I have not.
This dialogue makes me laugh. It's a 15-minute break. Okay. Nothing to do here. What if I keep slamming the desk by doing this again?
Go to prison. Fair. Go to the T-bone stick.
I'm an employee area.
Okay, go to side.
What was that?
Side.
Double checking something. Here's through the chest by a spear. Doesn't tell us where. This is irrelevant. I don't know why.
What do you mean? The turning badge is always relevant.
I don't want to hear I'm getting confused over the same thing again. 12, chocolate, and 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. Why bring this up here? I don't know. Do you have any ideas, friend? We'll be here forever.
No.
Nothing? This tug of war in my brain will never end. On the table in front of the trailer. Oh, didn't Phoenix say to prove that she didn't eat it?
Phoenix said, out of her week, she didn't eat.
Last one again.
And before you have to press the off topic.
That'd be weird.
That'd be dumb. We have to have evidence that person needs to stake. Which means you have evidence of that. And just not presenting it because
I don't know what evidence would prove that she didn't eat the steak. Potentially. Hey, big cat.
as someone who beat this game before, I have to say that sometimes bluffing may be the way. Unless you die. When in that case, bluffing.
What would I even bluff on? That she didn't eat the steak?
I wish it was done on remote where you can bluff. But then again, you're in a low.
Hey, big cat. Yes, I know, I'm sucking at video games right now. Aw, is this your way of saying you're
Alright guys, this is the time where you go get a... Because we're going to be here for a bit.
Indeed. If you didn't stop at the employer. No. Yes. Left. Edgeworth gets yelled at. Well, not quite. When again did you go?
Well, I see a lot of smoke out in here. Go back to Victor or Samurai Dragon. Go back and pick 0 to steal Samurai Dragon. Did we ever establish that he's going to Studio 2? We established that, right?
I do believe so.
Then present that between 250. If we established it. If we didn't establish it, then no.
I know we established something about Studio 2.
We were trying to say the murder happened. If you want, you can present a picture, but I don't know if it's right. I'll leave that. This is up to you. Unless you want to present a T-bone steak part to prove that she couldn't have been eating during that time. Actually,
if I may ask, they took a 15-minute break at 2:30.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a storm happening at this time anyway? That's what caused it to fall, or did it fall beforehand?
I don't remember. We didn't play this game in a while. You know, it would.
It would have probably been wise if we at least took a peek at the last stream. Hiya!
Why would you do that?
Because this is a good idea.
You know, I said that unless you were gonna die, right?
Yeah, I get it. I'm an idiot.
Alright, so go to the right. So this can't be wrong. Unless it is wrong, but we can't prove that it's wrong. I think well, no, wait. See, I think he should present a power picture either here or in the previous one. But I don't know which one, and I don't know if it's right.
That's what the reload button is for.
Are you really about to be that cheap?
I am not going to be that cheap all the time.
Still. Because I want to prove that, but we don't have evidence that say Powers went to Studio 2 unless that picture. Because it felt like, did we establish it previously? If we did, it just, yeah, it mostly because we didn't watch the previous stream.
Yeah, I don't believe we did. But honestly, I don't remember.
Wait.
This was at Studio 2.
It might actually be the van. I think about it. Wait, go to side. Go to
This
side.
was found at Studio 2, right?
And then at 4. Was the head moved by 4? It had been moved by 4, right?
It was blocking the path from 215 to 4. Or between, I guess. So. Meeting began at 12. Ended at 4. Oh, he lets me go back.
He gave you you got the van in this testimony, right?
Yeah.
Then I think we need to present the van somewhere.
I thought about that, and then I lost my train of thought. Wasn't this van found at Studio 2 anyway? Is that relevant at all?
How could they use a van that wasn't at Studio 2 to go to Studio 1 if it wasn't at Studio
I don't know, I figured it would still be at Studio 1 after they used it. I don't know. Let me see. Why does she not want to say anything about this? 15-minute break. It's probably me grasping again, but if I present the van here, can we say that she used the van to drive off?
It would have no relevance. Because why would they need a van for?
She only had 15 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes you say smart things. And you don't even realize it.
See, if you know something, we've been sitting here for what feels like 10 minutes, then just spit it out, please.
Not something related to this. This is later on. Anyways.
Oh, God, no. I can't wait for that time to come, and I'm not gonna think of the van.
See, like I said before, sometimes you just try to bluff your way through and present something random. That is how I got through certain parts and trials. It took a while, though.
That scares me. Oh, those fatigue sweats, I'll take me. Yeah. Because you were somewhere. You were at Studio 2, then you went to Studio 1 in the van. You took a 15-minute break. You won't tell me if anybody left. God only knows why.
Didn't you ever present the monkey here? Yeah, you did, right? Click on that. Not click present on. Yep. Now, present your attorney's badges.
Nope. What else?
Buy a T-bone steak.
That wouldn't make any sense at all. This is, the other guy's steak.
They could have their own steak plate.
Yeah, that's my point. This isn't their steak plate. This is found in the employee area anyway.
Yeah.
I wish I could see when the monkey head fell.
2:15 to 4.
Well, I know, but more why. When was the storm again?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, our friend wanted you to text them because they apparently don't remember your number.
Got it.
Okay.
But you couldn't have eaten the T-bone steak because the spear broke, and you can't spear your meat without it. If only. Guess I'll just stare at this picture. Yep, that sure is a picture. I wonder what that thing on the bottom right is. Again at 12, minute 4. So I'll take you in the van. Just to be clear, this is the one you don't want to talk about for whatever reason. Yeah. Right, this is the one you don't want to talk about, so maybe if I put something here. When was the corpse found again?
It was found in Studio 1. Who knows?
Only where, huh? I don't know. It would ruin everything to look up a guide. This is irrelevant. This is not relevant. This can't be relevant. This has nothing to do with anything. No idea still? Or anything else? Nothing?
I can't say anything anymore.
Oh, why?
You can guess why. All I have to say is, this is one of the stupid ones that got me.
I did not mean to hit Y, I'll be honest.
Oh, using Xbox Trilogy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you hints though. You're overthinking it.
Because he died at 2:30, that's why he can't take a break.
Basically, you're not using certain pieces of evidence because you say it can't be it. But you shouldn't think like that.
Well, I mean, this wouldn't make sense, this wouldn't make sense, this definitely wouldn't make sense. This wouldn't make sense because it was in the employee area. This wouldn't make sense because this was in the employee area.
Again, you're overthinking. You're saying.
I hate my life.
There you. Okay, how did he figure it out, or did he decide to?
I thought maybe they brought T-bone steaks in the van or something, or they were there or something. And then I was like, wait, found there? I don't know, maybe they were only there. But that's stupid, it'll never work. And then we have this. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, Slam. But I say you did enough. I just need a minute. Oh my god, I hate my brain. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area.
Is that why you always thought it was unrelated?
As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at the table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare.
We threw it away.
Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I'll be honest, as a kid, sometimes I wouldn't leave a bone, but I imagine this doesn't apply here.
Okay.
I think I know how.
You ate the bone too! You
No.
ate the bone. No, you said it yourself as a kid!
As a kid! I don't do that anymore. Kinda. You didn't eat any steak during that break. Don't judge. Look, shut up. We'll talk about my eating habits later. You took your steak and threw it somewhere like that incinerator. Yeah, that's right. That's there.
Why didn't you just throw your bone in first?
I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on salmonella. I'm going to save now because I've made some progress.
You're not gonna do what I think you're gonna do, are you?
Save scum? Or pick this. I'm not picking on No, I'm not picking that. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Yours?
Order! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. How? I don't know. But it doesn't matter.
Gabble, gabble, gabble!
I was wondering in my head, I wonder if I should bring up the fact that he's not saying that. But, Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous?
Objection! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
He's just not doing a voice for her anymore, I see. Yes!
It's like, I want to keep forgetting the voice I want to do.
Try something like
Fascinating.
this.
And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest.
You were here for the other trials?
Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
You and I both know you'll win.
Apparently.
Can we have a battle of brawn or something? Me v you. I think I might be able to take you.
How long did we spend on that last one?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Anyone in the future, just skip. For the love of Christ, just skip up until the point I make progress, please. You're gonna be pulling your hair out at how stupid I am. Maya, you're gonna help me. It's gonna be a 2v1. Is that chair back there? I'm gonna need you to get it.
Let's see. That murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes.
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature.
Did you just say petite?
Shut up! I said petite, it's just, you know, I'm saying it very low. How could I possibly use the heavy spear?
I mean, you couldn't.
Don't overthink it.
I mean, you couldn't is my point, right? And I feel like I don't know is bad. I think you would have a great deal of I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Ha! You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What? Gavel.
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Please stop. Just stop. Just
I know
stop.
what it is.
It's because the shaft got broken and wouldn't puncture, right? Please tell me that's right. This is gonna be wrong.
You already have the evidence. You just need to think it through. Just think about it. What else could have possibly been in the murder weapon at the...
Okay, so I have to prove a different weapon?
Yes.
Oh my god, I thought I was proving that the samurai spear couldn't have been it, and that's because it was broken, and just because
That
duct
how
tape is...
you're gonna prove it couldn't...
Oh.
By proving it was a different weapon. Or, you know...
I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon!
Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through?
Look at that.
But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with the duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving?
Honestly, I was gonna give you your own voice then. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
I wanna kick your ass. Think about what your... Silence. I just don't know how to do it.
Maybe try that a little louder.
Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Why am I talking to myself like that? Are you quite sane? No.
Shut up.
If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was
Yep.
used to
ahead
kill
of
Mr. Mr. Whammer? Who killed Mr. Whammer?
I feel like this dialogue was pointless.
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be— Shut up, Judge! Shut up!
You did present a stake, and you looked very unsettled for a second.
So it's this picture, right? Where he got pushed, right? This seems—
I don't know, maybe it was a spear. Maybe it was sleeve, maybe it was turning touch.
Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs.
Gabble, gabble, gabble!
Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. And then, you know... Wait, what happens if it's suspended again? I forgot.
Eric Klein will be announced guilty.
Mr. Wright! What is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does that have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? Though I thought that was more of a gut shot, but whatever.
What? Are you saying?
Yes.
Okay.
What happened 5 years ago has happened again!
Gabble, gabble, gabble!
Mr. Wright, continue! 3:30 p.m. on the day of the murder, Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to... 5 years ago?
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
Your face is ironic. Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died as the trailer, as you said. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less.
Miss Vasquez, you okay? You struggled with that word there.
Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and I smoke a lot, okay? And returned to the tree all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
This looks like a good time to save. You're right, Phoenix. Phoenix told me to do it.
The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume?
Why is there a hole in his costume anyway? You know what? I could probably imagine a reason.
There wasn't enough time.
Maybe if you drove. Like, they don't look that far, right? There's no traffic.
There was a head. Head in the way.
I know that, but the head says between 2:15 and 4 p.m. So,
the
you
break
know.
is at 2:30.
Fair enough. But, you know, what if it occurred at 2:55? It's still between 2:15 and 4.
Yes, exactly.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? What does this even mean? I thought she used the van. But, you know, then there's the head. I don't know. I won't say she hit it because that wouldn't make any sense, but I'm gonna assume the van. But how do I select what takes me to the van? Maybe this one? What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? Oh, thank God. I chose the maybe right one.
Poor friends.
Just D. Vasquez, are you okay?
I'm going to kill you. Just keep going, God.
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do that deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you, to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body, the van. Take that! Miss Vasquez, you carried the van to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it! Recall your testimony. Alright.
It's literally, you know.
I know what it is.
Okay.
You know, maybe this is a little something if you don't do it.
Look, You're the one like having a problem with her smoking problem, okay?
I am. Stop smoking in here. We're all gonna die from your stupid secondhand smoke. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body in the magistrate costume.
Objection! Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Salmon Manella that drove that van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
I'm not saying that. Of course he wasn't.
Ha! So without Mr. Manella noticing anything, she put the body in the van? Then managed to put the body into the costume? Are you seriously suggesting that is possible?
Maybe. I mean, how heavy is he? How heavy is the costume? Of course I'm not serious. Oh, God, I'm an idiot.
Take
I was
off
kidding.
points.
To her,
Take off points.
The proceedings.
I demand he lose points. Light? Lighten? You can't lighten up a murder.
I think we can find a couple ways. Have you not heard of dark humor, my friend? Maybe play Darkest Dungeon. Some funny things can happen there.
Oh, don't trust me. Dark humor, I have enough of it. Make him lose points.
Right. The court requests you refrain from making claims in jest. Yes, Your Honor. Of course Salmonella has to be a conspirator. By the way, I totally did that on purpose. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. I remember, this case a little bit, this part a while back. That always confused me, because that incinerator looks too small for that costume that looks so large.
They just buried that in the costume.
Whatever. Slam. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright.
Really?
No.
Oh.
I lose, you win. It was fun.
Cool. Nice! I won! I won. So... what happens next? Don't, me? Or don't, me? Don't you have anything to say? No, why would you say that? Why would you ever say that? You won! Shut up and accept your win!
What would you like me to say?
Phoenix, you're the smartest, most handsomest man I've ever met in my life.
Maybe after you stopped commenting on my smoking problem.
Deal. Black lung. Huh? I lost? Wait, didn't you just say that? Something like that?
I just... like you yourself mentioned.
Wait, what is happening right now? So you mean D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? This is a thing that is happening right now. Oh,
You can
I
say.
hate my life. Huh? Save.
Are you sure I did it? Mr. Wright. We just engaged in a battle of wits.
Was it a battle of wits?
And the result of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What vibrations? What?
Gabble!
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? My stomach hurts. Can I go to the bathroom? Please?
You don't talk for me. Of course it's as the witness says.
Edgeworth, why you gotta be an asshole? Come on.
Certainly it does seem very likely, but there's no proof.
Edgeworth. Edgeworth isn't even sure, man.
Well, I came here as a witness. If you no more questions, leave.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you can't just up and leave like that. Why does everybody think that's okay? The laws
Are
in
you
Japan
tired
and
of my
USA is
smoking?
weird.
Let me just leave, okay? I'll smoke outside.
Why don't you cough when you smoke and talk? This is never an option. Why is this ever here? I mean, I can't imagine a scenario where this would be okay.
It is okay, just say it. No further questions.
What would I even say if I got her to testify again? And if I say she
Tell
did it,
tell her you give her your attorney's badge.
that's my everything.
That's sad.
How is that sad? Alright, we use this. Use these. I mean, like, you know, I'm gonna do a save that's a little closer, because I know I'm gonna screw this up somehow. This. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again?
No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. He said all there is. What would happen if I said it again?
We could come back to this point, and maybe I'll think of something better to say.
So basically waste my time. You ask the same question, get the same answer.
I just said that's my point.
A waste of time. I just said that.
Slam. Oh, wait, let me guess. Is, I don't know, somebody gonna bail me out somehow? Please tell me that's what happens. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Objection!
Why? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor.
Oh, Edgeworth, you're being a real bro right now.
Shut up, you! I just didn't like how she, argued back at me. So, yeah, I couldn't think of a question. I didn't.
I see. Very well. And someone in the stands is like, objection!
Objection! Your Honor!
Did you think of something?
I requested the witness testify again.
We just went over this!
Your point? You are deprived from me now. Why are you graduating? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony. Totally not getting paid back about you, acting all, bossy and stuff at me before. Totally not that. That's totally not why I'm.
I want to hear your silky sweet voice.
Shut up. It doesn't make any sense.
Please tell me the honor objects for fun.
I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes. I wanted to testify how she talked about my slam. I mean, my hands to my decks hurt her ears and stuff, and how she, stay quiet about her testimony. It just doesn't make sense, man. Why do I keep all these bad witnesses? I don't. I just. Indeed, verily I say, ergo.
What are you saying?
I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
Okay, thanks, man. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. This just feels silly.
Edward had a mental breakdown.
No. He was having other voices in his head. He was going crazy. He probably realized she did it too.
Wasn't he the one that says you always get the guilty verdict? After all.
Edgeworth, he's just being a bro. Don't question it. Oh my god.
I was with Sally and Oldback, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady Oldback was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my stupid correction. Then I went home.
Why were you allowed to do that? I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, even though it's going to be worthless. Someone give me a spotlight, that'll get her. It sounds more like a knife. Right! Oh, can't wait to fuck this up. Do I even have any new evidence? Also, I would like to save because I'm a big baby and I have a saving problem. Alright. So Sal and Oldback, the security lady, when we found the body. No harm, no foul in pressing everything, but just in case, I'll read through it again. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady was agitated, given that. What, you want to be left out? You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not one of them.
You must have hated school. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Phoenix, you saw when she asked for her boys. Just, I think she can.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there is no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered
for you, or covered it up for you? What if we called them here? That'll get it. Oh my god. Hold on a sec. Sorry about this, cats. Just God forbid. God forbid did not.
The kiddies did nothing wrong!
Nothing to anybody. This Carl, the light bulb, he never did anything to you. You murdered him in cold blood one night. I think during a stream. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure it was during a stream. Sorry about that. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't quite question rare. The script in your direction notes?
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. What's the point in pressing harder here? But I guess if they gave me the option, I should, right? Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Wasn't the rehearsal set to take place after the meeting anyway? And when the meeting was over, didn't you go to Studio 1 supposedly? Why wouldn't you have it then?
Smart.
Phoenix, don't say that, then I don't think that too. Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue.
Objection!
Hi!
Objection! Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness last statement. See, I'm smart. Edgeworth is so smart.
Off! Huh?
Think.
I did!
Miss Vasquez says you didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal.
Did you just say Vasquez?
Shut up! Don't you see what? See what had to know about the murder before going to studio.
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, what the heck are you doing? What you have just said is a reasonable observation. Kudos.
Exactly. Thank you. I'm the only one here who's fucking smart, apparently.
However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
I just want to prove my big brains, and totally not because the witness did all this stuff to me today. Look, I've been getting a lot of stress built up with all these old bag, her, the other guys from the last case. I got tired of it, you know? Screw them. Screw the entire court. Screw the entire justice system, man.
We're going with the Edgeworth system. I'm in charge now.
I'll be back. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of the court.
Alright, now it's my entrance voice time.
Now, Miss Vasquez. Be back.
Go away! I'll be honest, I was gonna seriously try a voice when it's like, that's just, I have nothing for this. It would just be this one again! Yeah, Phoenix, I can't believe it either. You got a friend in Edgy. Court. Yeah.
I had perfectly good reason to believe it.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind.
So, aren't there non-action scenes to be done? Look, I've done some productions myself. Not everything has action. Jesus. Walking is fine. Also, how did you know that anyway? I just want to look through this again. How did you know about the injury? Did you just ask that? How did Sal know about it? Was he there for that?
He told me. Hey, I did all the work at Edinburgh.
Do you know how Sal found out about this? Really quickly, how long have we been going? I don't believe we've been going for 2 hours.
We've been going for 2 hours?
Apparently.
Man, how long did we spend on that?
I don't want to know, but my guess is somewhere in the 30-minute range. If it was an hour, then I'm done with my life. And I just want to offer my apologies.
They have to be allowed.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
The new one. I knew that Hammer couldn't do any action scenes that left him behind, because that's the only ones he's hesitated on.
I know that, but I don't know what to... I knew that Hammers was injured and couldn't do any action scenes that left him behind.
Wouldn't just ship the picture? Wouldn't that prove she was wrong?
But she just said Sal told her. Was Sal there for that?
He was.
Alright. Wouldn't make sense to put that there. Nope, those are irrelevant.
Then call me on that, though.
Bag the security lady? What if the security lady think that Power said that?
She said because she saw him going towards the studio.
What's pressing harder here?
Why shouldn't you press harder?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I could get any sort of negative as a result.
You will. Oh, but if they don't even warn you.
Oh, they warn me?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seemed to have also given the detective that photo. Of course, I heard all of this after.
That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera.
Not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to him. I'm pretty sure I had a video.
I'm just pressing on things just to make sure. Of anything else. What was everyone else doing at that time?
What make it look? No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived and was... Sorry, late. Then silence. Dead silent.
Yeah, the silence was so bad it cut the music. Huh.
Silence. Silence!
Maya, we've been over this.
You can't lie and murder. Edward said that. You already pressed on it.
Oh, I did? What time was that?
Never mind.
We needed 5 for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was them. When exactly did you and Mr. Oh, I'm sorry. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing anybody in the costume, dude.
Where were the other
Where were
employees?
the other employees when you got to the studio? How did it feel to have your line stolen?
Yeah. Slam. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Judge, get this audience member out of here.
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies again? You should try to listen to what people are saying.
Boy. Oh, man. The witness will continue her testimony.
You're a boy.
Mr. Power is taking a nap, correct?
Get back.
Did no one go to call him? Remember what?
Alright, back.
You certainly seem calm enough to when I accused you of murder. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go missing looking for that person?
Yes. Yes.
I have to agree with the defense on this one, Chet. No! You go missing when you look for people. Have you not played Omowari? Well, Miss Vasquez?
Logically. But no one there was thinking of the story. Also, without a steel samurai costume, his powers doesn't really stand out.
BS!
We often left them on the bus when shooting that location. No one noticed.
Oh my god. Just like, this seems not cool. No. 4 powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. She heard it from Sal. What the hell do I do here?
We're gonna spend another hour on this.
Huh?
We're gonna spend another hour on this.
Unless you have any ideas.
I gave you an idea.
I already forgot it.
I was saying we present the photo here, but obviously that can be totally wrong though.
Can you really present this though?
No.
I hate my life. My ears! You knew that Hammer was injured?
It couldn't be. It couldn't be the photo, you stupid friend of mine. But friend, it totally could be this photo.
Why in your imagination am I not calling you by your name, A, and B, why are you not calling yourself or me by my name?
Don't worry about it. Look, the point is, I'm smart.
Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers!
What? Gavel.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself, you idiot. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Slam. Welcome to the jam. I mean, now why do you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
I already said it was Sal who told me.
Ow. When?
That's right. He must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manolo was at the run-through that morning. You would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. You saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Alright, well, I got the names confused in my head, I'll be honest. I forgot who we were talking about. Miss Vasquez. This would be a me thing to say.
It would be, so you should totally figure it.
You saw Hammer limping. Wait, crap. My brain's confused. Hammer's the dead one.
Yes.
And
Jack
she's-
Hammer is dead, Will Power is alive.
Yeah, she saw Hammer limping because Hammer was in the suit. She thought it was Will Powers. Am I overthinking this?
Yes, you saw Hammer's limping because he was in the Steel Samurai costume and was pretending to be Will's Power.
Not what I thought you'd say!
Man, you're so shocked you're not even talking your voice.
I can't!
Why?
I don't know! I don't know if I'm right, so I'm just leaving it be. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Man, you're so stupid. You're so
And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have to have been after he put on the steel samurai costume and went to studio where he was murdered.
Murdered! Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. Try saying that 5 times quickly. That's why you were confused. Because you said it 5 times quickly. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
You know, a lot of people would have pointed out, gabble, gabble, gabble. A lot of people would have pointed out, hey, you know, Will Powers were injured, not Mr. Hammer. So it has to be the photo, because it's not Will Powers in the photo, it's Mr. Hammer.
Order.
Well, at least how we
Order. I will have order.
Wouldn't. Can you refute this
I
claim?
feel sorry for whatever you're slamming.
My bad. Mm-hmm. Like, she's just smoking every time in a dot, dot, dot.
What you got, Vasquez? Nothing. Please let there be nothing.
Very well.
You about to unleash your true power?
I have a question for you.
Save. That is my face when playing this game. It's like, I'm dumb. I don't know what to do. Because I don't want to be caught. That's the problem. Just make it easy. Where's baby mode? I'm an idiot.
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer to death?
Didn't I ask this at the beginning of the stream? Who would have thought it would have bit me in the ass right now?
Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
I don't know. What if he took that photo to the public? I wouldn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, you would need a motive. Hang on. What could a motive be? Well, I mean, if I overthink it a lot, this could have something to do with it.
It was the T-bone steak. He ate her at lunch. Now all of her is meat.
Why would she have killed the victim?
This is why the bone is missing. Because he ate her lunch and swallowed the bone, and she got mad and just, you know.
I wanted that bone, you jerk! If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? No, I don't. In other words, can you prove she had a motive? No, I can't. Right? No. No.
The steak plate, man. The steak plate.
No. 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 Nope. Maybe, but most likely not.
It's a steak plate.
No. Wait. Maybe. Nope.
The steak plate, man. Or your attorney badge.
I mean, like, probably not, but are you ever supposed to say no in these scenarios?
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's unhelpful.
And they're really important when you say no.
Let me think.
I'm telling you, the steak plate. Or the attorney's badge.
If I say no here, what other information would be provided?
Maybe she'll give you a picture of her killing him.
And your serious answer is...
If you're gonna do these kind of choices, make sure you're absolutely right in what you're doing. Because, trust me, just going ahead and picking the thing you think will lead to more stuff will bite you in the ass.
I mean, both will lead to more things, just one of which being a thing I wouldn't want. But I don't know what it would be. Like, if I look at this would affect Hammer more than it would affect her, I guess. Right?
In a sense. I want you to think.
Like, she's the one who swept it under the rug, but why?
I wanted to think about this, though. Remember what was happening before trial? When you were still in that? What does he want so badly from you?
This photo.
Why would she want that photo? So
That's what I'm saying.
So, don't you think that in some way that photo could possibly lead to a motive?
Maybe. Okay. I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court as evidence as to Miss Vasquez's murder. Motive in this murder, whatever.
I gave you the answer.
This is my proof.
You already knew. He's out, to be sure.
This is the photo from before.
No, it's not.
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I keep wanting to switch murder and motive around. I don't know why.
It was totally a steak plate, by the way.
I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez?
No, it was a steak plate. He ate my food.
I wish you could feel these vibrations. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago, coincidentally. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly, it was a...
Mate. Bless you, mate.
It was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Oh, God. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. I don't know. I feel like writing it off as self-defense would kind of shoot myself in the foot. Like, seriously. Like,
Okay,
that foot's
I
gonna
want
get
you to think
amputated.
about this. Did she have any reason to murder him? Whatsoever.
I mean, she just said she won't get rid of people that are useful, and wasn't the studio going under anyway?
Yes, that was what she said, and I'm pretty sure... No, I don't think the studio was going under.
And I wouldn't have any evidence to support that claim anyway. But we can't say she had no motive, or else then I'd lose.
Alright, I wanted to remind you, if you're gonna pick this choice, I'd be absolutely sure you can prove it, or think it's the best choice. Because again, depending on what you pick, it can bite you in the ass. So if you're gonna go certain routes, be absolutely sure what you're doing.
I get that, but I'm trying to think, what would be her motive? And even if her motive is, even if I could come up with one, how would that correlate with the evidence we have? So why would she kill Hammer? Well, maybe he wants out, and she didn't want that. But how many times are we gonna present this photo? I feel like that just wouldn't work.
The real question is when we're ever going to present the monkey head. And the camera. And the book.
What book? Oh, this? We already did the book.
I know.
The attorney's badge, on the other hand.
What if the attorney badge had one, was actually a get out of free card, basically it'll answer one thing for you.
I mean, for little dumb baby boys like me, that'd be useful.
I think it'd be a cop-out.
I don't mind copying out. I'm an idiot, as is plainly evident. Because apparently I overthink things. Saving doesn't really help me here. I mean, saving just gets me back here faster.
Saving doesn't really help me here. I'm just like, that's how you come back here if you die.
I mean, if it's gonna be a win.
You're killed when you're dead.
I know. You die when murdered. Seriously, what evidence would I give? She really wanted that photo. Like, enough to, like, try to... I don't know what she was gonna do to me, but, nothing good, I bet. I don't know. What do you got for advice?
I think I gave you the advice I could.
Say it again.
In case you didn't answer. Whatever, if... Okay. Does he have any reason to kill him?
Like... If I
you don't
say
have a clear
no,
answer-
isn't it just saying then it, then wouldn't that just fall apart? Because what if, the guilt finally got to him and he wanted to murder her, but failed?
Alright, so let me give you a different hint then, to try to lead you somewhere. Why... Okay. Why would she end up killing Mr. Hammer? Is basically what I'm gonna ask you.
I'd imagine she pushed him.
I said why, not how.
Oh. Why would she end up doing that?
Yeah. Think about what she said before. Men were useful to her. Hammer was a good source of income. And basically, all we kept talking about is how Mr. Hammer might have been feeling guilty about what he'd done and all that stuff. Hammer showed up to the studio unannounced. He pretended to be someone else. He even drugged someone to get to the studio without being found out. Why would he do all this? And how would it end up that he come to kill him?
Maybe, I don't know.
Now, as I said before, try to get a clear answer, because again, these choices will come back to bite you in the ass. So I would like you to try to not just be like, oh, I'll just do this because there's like no other choice, or I'll just do this because there's no other choice. We can try to continue the trial.
Let me think. So, him showing up unannounced? Well, then it's like, what if he was saying in Powers' stead? It's like, maybe I'll quit. But it's like, well, she doesn't seem to care one lick about Powers. So that's pointless.
What could have Power? You know, Will Powers is the defender, right?
Yeah. What about that?
You clearly knew it was Hammers, though. No.
Okay, so you're saying she clearly knew it was Hammer.
So Hammer, she knew she was talking about Hammer, not just because.
Alright, so she knew it was Hammer. And Hammer showed up unannounced. Maybe he wanted out. That would...
But could he even have gotten out? Is the real question. Think about it, she could just spread the photo if he wanted out. So he couldn't get out. Even if he wanted to. And even if he did want it out, there was no point in going so far as to kill him. Especially then and there, when there were people around. Especially bigwigs. More like, why would she go to the trouble of killing him then and there and all that stuff?
I honestly
Okay,
don't know.
so I want you to think about this then.
Okay.
Do you think it was premeditated then?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then why would she kill him? If you cannot come up with an answer, that itself could be an answer.
Maybe good. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? You sure about this, you idiot? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. You know, I was just talking about this. This is gonna shoot me in the foot, isn't it?
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? What?
Oh, God. What if there's an achievement?
Gavel, gavel, gavel.
Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume.
Basically everything I've been saying.
Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking that he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. I was wondering about if that would snap at some point. So, you did do it, didn't you?
Yes.
Why do I play this game? It makes me look like an even bigger idiot than usual.
I tried to explain it to you, okay, without giving it away as much as I could. I am guilty. It was me.
See, but
It was
I thought arguing self-defense would make it, you know, so it's like he was trying
arguing
to kill me.
self-defense. Still prove that she killed him. It doesn't matter. You're not trying to prove that she was in the right or wrong. You're trying to prove she killed him.
Oh. Maybe thought about it too much.
Think about it this way. You're not defending her. You're defending Powers. As long as you prove she killed him, whether it's self-defense or not, whether it was an accident or not, it doesn't matter. As long as you prove she killed him and not Powers, will get your client not guilty. Of course, it's good to see the whole truth, but you know. There's blood everywhere, dude! We're too late, dude!
Game over, man! Game over! Ah, Miss Vasquez!
What happened here?
Pretty sure that's Vasquez. Is that before she was a smoker?
Manuel fell from the trailer stairs.
Girls!
Manuel!
I was thinking Manuel! Oh wait, that was Vasquez.
I don't care.
Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm!
No, how could this?
Pretty sure that was
It was an accident.
Your Honor. I mean, Miss Vasquez. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and, well...
No! Manuel!
Still think that's Miss Vasquez. Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez!
Look, smoking did bad things to her voice, okay?
Oh,
Please, please don't die. Please. Please, he cared.
I wonder who this Manuel person was. Or Manuel.
Will Jackhammer. Congratulations, Mr. Wright.
You stumbled your way to victory with the help of your friend, who is much smarter than you are, you ingrate.
I'll lose again. Gabble.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's T. Vasquez?
I don't know. I told him to, take her and do whatever they want with her. I don't care. I'm happy to jail now. How dare she do that to me in court, man? I just feel so good doing that to a witness. It's like it was a long time coming, man.
I see. It's so much better like that.
It's just like you hear that he's just like, oh. So as like every other day for Edgeworth, okay.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You're a buffoon! I mean, it appears you have brought about yet another miracle, thanks to the help of people that aren't you! I thank you, Your Honor.
I think not. Will's Powers was innocent.
Did you say Will's powers?
No. You're dumb, remember?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That he's to be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Whatever. I mean, yes. Yes, you're right. Very well. This
And you
court
see, he
finds
also
the-
wasn't a witness on the stand, which make him not guilty in my eyes. Every witness on the stand could go do whatever they want, just get out of my courtroom.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers,
Nah.
luckily not guilty.
It wasn't luck, I just said.
Hey, anyone else notice that Phoenix Wright almost lost by 2?
Why confetti, by the way? Gabble.
That is all. This court is adjourned. Someone clean up this confetti. I wanted flower petals, damn it.
You have to play the great Ace Attorney for that.
Really?
No.
No. Did they use confetti?
Yeah.
Okay.
The great Ace Attorney is really good, though.
Damn, okay. Is that
I don't think
necessarily
that-
what he was trying to do?
Probably.
No, stop asking me things. Come to your own decisions.
I would love to see what happened with this.
Maybe he just wanted to be seen as not him and not you necessarily?
No, there's a big... And you can prove it.
I mean, I imagine so. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Fuck if I know.
I know.
I really don't know.
I mean, you can also say, I don't know, and, ruin this man for life. Not knowing it.
Ugh, why would they ask? I'm too stupid to play this game. God.
Look, isn't it obvious?
No.
It's a T-bone steak! He was mad because he ate his food. I'm joking.
I mean,
Are you really about to put on T-bone steak, Castor?
no, I'm not.
You also have to present your drinking badge.
He didn't. this one. My brain is fried.
What did Powers have that Hammer didn't?
A costume?
Regarding to fame and stardom.
What did Powers have that Hammers didn't?
Yeah,
No talent?
that's not it.
What did Powers have that Hammers didn't? A handy costume, I guess?
Look at the evidence and think about it.
A mask? A spear?
Look at all the evidence and think about it.
Oh. The spear is broken. I doubt it has anything to do with the kid, right? Location doesn't matter. Driver's license? Stupid. They ate the same food. Did they know Cody was around? But like I said, probably has nothing to do with the kid.
You can also say I don't know. They'll probably tell you I don't know. These could also save you.
I really don't know. And these hints are not helping. Unless you have another one.
I mean, I can just.
Yeah, I mean, that works too.
I kind of want to see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. Man, you better load. So sad.
I feel nothing but just displeasure.
How much do you want to pay to load us into the trial? Oh, you didn't. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's a book.
But that's...
Well,
But that's... I mean, what? Is it gonna be like, it's because you
fans.
beat the bad guy or something? The fanboy's just around. Because you're just using it around. What? Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't aware he hated him.
I can't believe you couldn't figure that out.
I didn't think he hated him.
Obviously, this guy held a drug over this woman for like 5 years. Like, he's probably hitting everybody around him.
Yeah, about that. Hey.
Say something right.
I'll never say anything right, and I'll never present anything right. Oh, you meant right as in,
I'm not good at small talk.
Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. Past guys would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Here. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar! And I'll never unsee those banana shadows over his eyes.
Your banana shadow.
I know.
Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. However,
Now they look like claws.
in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm shadowed with unnecessary feelings.
Because we're besties, right?
Shut up,
Unnecessary feelings?
Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
Really? Alright.
So I better not see you in court tomorrow.
Apparently.
No, we're not friends!
Sure. For now we are, I guess. Read the books. Watch the anime. Do both, actually. But don't play the games, you'll make yourself look like me. Unless you're not me, so never mind. Curtain closed on another trial. It caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Yeah, okay. Well,
Guess who played the main character?
no, it was costing money. What?
Willpower get to play other things versus now.
Okay. The end! Yay, we beat the game, right? Give me my achievement. My trophy achievement thing. A brand new episode has been added. Ah,
Turn about
this
good.
Okay.
And
I wanted to stop, but I guess we'll take a little preview.
preview, then that's fine. It's been what, 15 years?
About that, yes.
About 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I suffered.
You've suffered?
But the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge!
What?
Merry Christmas.
Gasp. It's an audible gasp. No, stop! I want to end.
Just save here and we'll call it.
Alright, ladies and germs, I am so... Oh, God, I am so sorry for today. It was just downright terrible.
You mean how you spent an hour on that one thing?
It wasn't an actual hour. I highly doubt it was an actual hour. I'd never live it down.
I thought it was 10 minutes, but you know, it could have been 30, 60.
It felt like
Maybe it was
eternity. Anytime I spent mulling things over felt like 10 years. And I so dearly wanted to check the clock just to reassure myself I'm not taking as long as I think it is, so maybe I'm not as dumb as I sound.
You're not dumb. It uses overtime things.
Apparently. Anyway.
Except for that one steak one. That one steak one was... It's like, I understand why, but at the same time, why?
Because my train of thought then was like, oh, it's in the employment area. So it couldn't have been there, which means she couldn't have eaten it. Which means she's not... Which means she ate a different steak. And this steak has nothing to do with it because Powers ate this steak.
The point was the steak represented all steaks, and because it's a bone and all that, it's really... Come on.
Yeah, just, like, you can tell by my train of thought, it's like, but you just said it wasn't there. You're supposed to prove it wasn't there. But it was a different one. No. Just should have left it alone. You kept thinking, you idiot. I've always been told by my family that whenever I think it's like, that's a dangerous thing. You might want to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Good night, everybody. I gotta go feed my
We'll be
fish.
back with this sooner than you think.
Probably. Later.
Probably sooner.
Sooner, hopefully, than later. Later, everybody.
Good night, talk.